Alright, sorry I didn't have time to do the paint scheme preview, so you'll see
There
it at
are
the end.
5 additional sets of tyres during this race.
There you
Have a good
go.
race.
We've got 5 sets of tires. We're in the top split. I mean, it has to be the top split. It's 4,400, so not a whole lot of those lower top split, higher second split people in the race. It's kind of thinned itself out. I think a lot of the races have been pretty terrible from second split and lower, so I think a lot of people are just skipping. One thing about the starts here, you only get one lap and you're already starting half a lap behind, so you gotta be quick to catch the field because they're going green in a few seconds. So, setup. It's an OSR set from 2020 Season 4. Done some tweaking on it to first get it to pass tech, and just to get it stable. We've already got one wrecked. There we go. So top splits have been, shit. We might get caught a lap down because of this. Top splits have been clean, but that does not look like it's going to be the case with this because I think we got a lot of wannabes here. So, top splits average 6 cautions, and then it just gets worse, and like you get 20 cautions in third split is what it looks like. So, we're going to have to take the wave around because we were behind the start-finish line and there was a wreck on the start. Just issue with timing, no big deal. But like I said, I had to do some tweaking on the set to even get it to pass. And then I had, luckily, Kenny Humpy helped me out last night with testing the tweaks, and he was able to get a 0.6 out of it, easy. And the best I can get out of it's a 0.9, so I know it's a good set. He thinks it's going to be a little loose. I, with my style, think it's going to be a little tight. So I've tightened it up a little bit more from what we got it to last night. And when I say we worked on it, it was my normal maybe 10 minutes. So, really the amount of tweaking that we did wasn't too much. Just move the track bars around and then try to get some of the turn-in out of it on corner entry. He was still dealing with a lot of oversteer on entry, and so I think that just comes down to a lot of he's driving in a lot harder and not running force feedback.
One to go, next time by 1 minute 6.
And of course, I am very slow on corner entry and drive in a straighter corner entry, so that's probably one of my issues. But it's a decent set. I know it can go fast, but the point of this race is going to be don't get caught up in all this stupidity.
30.27.
And I believe there's going to be a lot because this is a very stupid track. And now I gotta let this guy go. Used to be a good track, and then they added the cut through, and it just does not work good for sim racing. Turn 1 is a little odd, old turn 1. So we've already had issues there. We'll see if we can get down the backstretch this time, which is where the most dangerous part is. Just, yeah, having this in here, so annoying. Do not like it. I love Old Phoenix, but Eventually, by the end of the season, I assume we'll get the even newer Phoenix with the pit road that extends out and the start-finish line back over here on this little bit. That's not really going to change the racing. So, to me, it's not a necessary thing. Only thing it's going to do is put some stands in the way to block out the mountain that constantly has some bushes that pop in and out. So that'll make me happier because I won't see that graphical error. But yeah, unfortunately this track was ruined by NASCAR wanting to make it more exciting, and at least we've got the old one that we can still go to in series that don't want to do the cut through. I know they have the can't cut dogleg version of this as well, but you can still cut it down to probably right about here, so same effect, and the extra banking is not good either. But enough about that. Looks like we've got people all over the place, and no idea what happened there. Long ways to go, obviously, but with being the 32nd ranked driver in this race, I don't think we're going to be moving much further ahead. Didn't really recognize a whole lot of the names. You have Oates in this one. Oh, he wrecked. Or he's on pit road now. Don't know what he did. Didn't even see him pit, so maybe he got a penalty and he's got to clear that now. Or maybe he was why everyone was swerving there. Anyways, most likely I'm not going to move up very far. We're going to do the homestead. Just drive as far as we can. And if it goes green long enough to get people to do green flag stops, maybe we can get lucky. Because once you start getting people exiting the pits with the dogleg cut, it can get messy there as well. And who knows how bad people are using up their stuff right now. I mean, what my fastest lap is 27.5. So, have not even tried to push the car. At least it looks like this isn't going to be a 20 caution split. So, some positives out of that. Since I'm back here, might as well just not cut, although it feels a little weird going that way now. Kind of felt loose through there. It is feeling a bit loose, but on exit,
27.995.
I need to think about my throttle management on exit. I still don't know what they're going to do for the Nashville weekend. I hope they get it scanned in time. I've wanted that track. It was a very tough track in the ARCA Sim Racing, and I think it'll be a very tough track in iRacing. Just concrete and not as wide as you get with the other 1.5s, and it's not a 1.5 mile track, it's a 1.3 mile track, so not a huge difference, but I think with it being narrower, it's going to be really tough, especially off of Ford, where I always had issues in the ARCA game. So starting to see some people slowing down here in this pack. Still got 5 different lanes on the back stretch. Yeah, I really can't even run that line now. Just makes the car loose. The colors for this race, I honestly kind of forgot to do any painting with the new build and everything, and painting up a new late model and doing everything else I was doing. So I just grabbed the Phoenix colors off their logo, and that's what we're running, as you can tell with the car number colors and the hood color that you can kind of see. So the blue on the front, and then a little yellow behind the numbers, and white on the back, as I'm sure you've already seen in the thumbnail. Frames are dropping. Kind of has been jittery. A little contact there. Maybe contact, or maybe just someone getting loose. Looks like he's got front end damage. So he was involved in whatever happened. But there's just a jam-packed bunch of cars here. So passing anyone is going to do a whole lot of nothing for me. Just put me in the middle of the swarm that's running into each other. And the slower we go back here, the longer I can go later. Just got to be able to check up in time and hope Oates back there doesn't run into me if I do have to check up. I'm sure he's going to try to work his way through here. What he doesn't want to see, let's see if he's only one lap down, so his only worry is me going the lap down. So he really has no reason to push it unless this goes long. He definitely doesn't want the leaders to catch the back of this pack. This is going to make it harder for him to get the lucky dog. Yeah, car's a bit loose. Not liking the traction that I've got. Now, maybe once we get this track rubbered down, it will be better, but I'm not liking what I'm feeling. It turns out that Coke Series champion knew what he was talking about. We'll tweak on it on the first stop. Try to tighten it up a bit. We can always get it back to where we started. But at the moment, not trying to go forward, but I don't think I can. I think we're stuck here. I think I might be the slowest car in the field. Just happens sometimes when you get in a tougher split. 28.626. Leader is 13 seconds behind us. Things are starting to spread out a little bit up here. 28.691. Now we can still go 60 laps, actually 70 laps from here. So I'm guessing everyone else can as well. Probably only going to be a one stop if it goes green. I mean, I feel like someone's going to get turned in the field back here. Start running a little bit higher just to try to tighten it up. Oh, that's going to make my exits a little sketchier.
28.816.
The leader's so screwed if this pack is still the same way when he catches us. Not really looking to get past this guy.
28.923.
He's got a 4,700 I rating. Why aren't you faster? But looking forward to seeing how the other tracks that they have updated the surface properties to. I'm going to see how that works with the NIS races. We will find out at Atlanta, although it sounds like, I think Atlanta's after this. It sounds like the grip is missing from there, which is Atlanta, but isn't Atlanta. Like, we've had this issue over the years, over and over and over, where they try to make it so that it's an old surface, but they take away grip, and even on fresh tires, it feels like you got nothing. So, I haven't been on there yet. I don't know what it actually feels like, but we will find out. Almost a little contact, 5 cars up.
28.7.
Leaders haven't caught all that much, so that's good. I've got probably 20, 30 laps before they get here. Got another car on pit road. That's someone that's been there multiple times already. Alright, I think, well, I don't know, seeing the cars nearly eating the wall ahead and sliding up the track. I was going to say it's time to start trying to pass some of these guys, but they're still looking like they want to wreck. And we got some fresher tires coming. He's been on pit road this whole time, I think, getting repairs. So, I guess we'll just let him go, and then he'll eventually run into something, and we'll get a yellow. I'm going to say that's what's going to happen. Not Oates, but the next guy. I gotta go. This guy's just a bit off. Although I nearly screwed that up somehow. And the black car up there is trying to wreck again. And again. And again. Like, drive within your limits, dude. If you're constantly spinning out, you're the issue. Alright, I gotta get past this guy before he spins.
29.364.
He overdrives entry, then he's gonna slide up, then he's gonna get loose off.
.026.
I don't want to be this close to him, but I need to be this close to take advantage of the next time he gets really loose.
Outside.
Like that.
Still there. 29.098. Outside, clear.
Alright. Let's see what we got now. Even fight with the 29. Looks like he's struggling a bit off the corner with a push.
28.9.
He's definitely breaking way early into one and pushing up. We should be able to get around him. Ooh, nearly lost it on entry. Probably the hardest I've drove into the corner. Alright, so this guy's going to be swerving off the corner. He's going to have to watch out for that. He doesn't go to the bottom, so we'll just go down here.
Stay low. Still there, hold your line.
He's
Stay
going
low.
to...
There is a car on the high side.
Thought he was going to overdrive, but he underdrove it. And that's good. And we are up to 29th.
29.071.
Leaders, no idea. I'd have to adjust, and I don't have time to take my hands off the wheel right now. I assume that they're about 10 seconds back.
.82.
People are starting to fall apart, though, so that's good. We've still got at least 30 laps before anyone's going to want to think about pitting. With it being a short track, I mean, I do consider this somewhat a short track. You're going to lose a lot of time on pit road, so I don't think it's beneficial to short pit. Even though I'm a little bit faster than these guys, I think just staying out and not risking getting trapped multiple laps down. Because if you pit from back here, you're definitely going 2 laps down, I think. And once you're 2 laps down, you're screwed. Not a whole lot you can do from 2 laps down.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. .187. Outside. Clear up top.
Alright, just gotta wait for this guy to slip up too much, because he's fighting this for some reason.
.146.
Screws up enough. I get a little loose. Try not to kill myself over that.
Stay low. Caution.
And a caution.
They want you in single file.
Alright.
Pit road is closed right now. Catch up 18. Car.
Must be on the other side of the track. Unfortunately, this is going to pretty much put me at the back again. There's the car. Stop there, 8th place.
Pass the pace car.
So now, unfortunately, we reset completely, and it's going to be a jumbled mess again that I don't want to be in. But I think now people are going to try harder on the restart because they've realized passing's hell. So they're going to try to get as much as they can, and I think we're going to see a big one on this next restart. Just a prediction. Does that give Oates? It does. He gets the lucky dog. Let's go ahead and tighten this thing up.
Catch up 18. Car.
So I went up 3 clicks on the right rear spring offset and took a bit of tape off just because later on, I mean, tape's not going to do a whole lot here anyways.
Move it, move it.
Tires for that run, 81.78, so not bad.
They want you in single file. Catch up 22. Car.
And we're about 9 laps short on fuel.
Pass up 23. Car. Catch up 22. Car.
Not that I think we're going to do 100 laps green, but always something to think about. I mean, we did get a nice long run there, 45 laps. A lot of people lost spots there. I guess they were getting damage fixed. You know, I'm going to say there's going to be a big crash. I'm coming back in. We're just going to top off with fuel, no tires, because I've learned my lesson.
Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
Although this might have been a bad idea since this takes a bit to get off pit road.
Go, go, go!
Oh well. I'm known for bad ideas. I just feel there's going to be a massive wreck. Everyone's going to be trying really hard to gain spots before they start losing the car.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Catch up 17. Car. Get ready. Going green.
I know this isn't really racing, but it is because I want to be there at the end. And
Post car is off.
we don't have that initial speed anyways. So
Green, green, green.
let's watch the big one and laugh when it happens.
46.408. Inside. Clear inside.
Also gives us a chance to test out these changes. Oh my god, they're all over the place. I would have been in the middle of that and just a complete wreck. It's so hard to keep track of where cars are around you. It's just, it is such a pain through that dog leg to, okay, I've got one guy, two guys low, I got one guy to the rear coming back up on the track. You know, are you getting enough room? Are they going to the wall? Do they know that they're actually 3 wide? There's just so much going on, and a computer spotter can't give you enough information. They're running into each other. No big one though. Still not putting in laps that I'm capable of. Only a 4. It definitely tightened the car up on the initial run, so we'll see how that translates later.
5.52.
But yeah, right now I just don't have that initial speed. I think I would have got ran over had I started where I was going to start. Don't know why I'm not really getting it to kick off. Just got sent up into the wall. He had an issue of turning down when he shouldn't be, so it might have been his fault, but all those little door bangs and everything is eventually going to take a toll. People are getting 4X's. It's not that I'm worried about safety rating, I'm worried about the penalty that comes with 17 incidents. Alright, well, not the big one, but a bit of a pointless wreck there. We are now in the fuel window, so definitely have to pit here. We've still got 94 laps left. I don't think saving a set's gonna do much. But since we're hanging out in the back, you know what? Might as well just do it. Why not? Why not just do even more weird stuff? Got to provide some entertainment somehow, running in the back here. And since I apparently can't get myself to race anyone, we're just gonna do no tires, but sit in the pits. That way we don't go all the way up to the front. We'll see what these tires were. I might have them change it. In 98, 97 right now.
Okay, go.
So we'll sit here. I know this doesn't make sense. Who knows? It could pay off. So the 27 gets 1 lap back. He is now only 20 laps down.
Line up, single file. Catch up, 31. Car.
Alright, you know what? Not a whole lot of people are falling out of this. That's our 3rd caution now, so we essentially have 3 cautions left. And I've got four sets of tires for those 3 cautions, so hopefully I didn't cause him a penalty. I was being slow catching up to the field. I don't know. I mean, they're getting lucky not wadding them up, but I feel like there's going to be a massive wreck, and then that's how we're going to get a top 20. Right now, my speed is just pitiful right now. I don't understand what I'm doing differently in this race, but I think it's just I've mentally put the brakes on for now.
Next time by. Line up on the inside.
Because I'm just being that conservative with my driving. But I'm also in a really strong field, so, you know, there's that as well. So we're essentially at the back, and yeah, I mean, there's not anyone behind us, so just some damaged people.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Oates has made his way up a couple of rows. Got contact. They were 3 wide going into the turn. 31 actually has grip because he's on tires, unlike when we last seen him when he was spinning out everywhere. And we will get these lap down cars past us. I'm on old tires, please go by.
28.3 inside. Keep high. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
Alright. Now we just need him to wad him up. One in the wall.
28.491.
He was nice about it though. Got in the wall, stayed up there, didn't instantly try to get back in line. We're going to lose a little time here, but I think we'll be still at the back of the pack once they start wearing their tires out again. If we get a long run, it's not going to be as bad as when I stupidly tried this at Las Vegas. But you never know.
27.821.
If we only do like a 20 lap run here, the tires might come in handy if we only get like 20 lap runs to the end. Right now, though, struggling to stay up with them. Car's definitely tighter. Might have taken too big of a swing. Might just have to drive a little harder. Although driving that hard into the 3 is not going to be the quick way no matter what setup you got.
28.019.
Straddled the line. Definitely tight enough to do that now. Oh, what was that?
28.146.
Looked like he blew a left front. I have no idea what that was. I think he just locked the tires up on exit. Fuck.
Car inside, low car up high.
And the
yellow
wreck.
flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road
Okay.
is closed. Past the 23 car. Catch the 19 car. Past the 23 car.
Why did the 23 get stuck behind me? So that time we only did a few laps.
Pace car. Catch the 19 car.
Will be interesting to see how many people come down pit road. But we are in luck because we saved that set. So we're definitely coming down. Hopefully everyone else comes down pit road. Then they're going to be with 2 sets of tires left. And we will have 3 sets left. Still 0x though. A lot of crinkled fenders around here.
Catch the 19 car.
I think I'm going to back the change up 1 click on the right rear spring offset. See if that helps me out just slightly. It looks like we're going to have pretty much everyone come down pit road, so that works out as good as it can for me. Now we definitely have an advantage on tire sets left. Only halfway. This is what, 5th caution now, so we're definitely going to beat the normal top split caution count is 6.
punch it.
Few people getting damage fixed. This is going exactly how I want it. I'm just staying out of the mess. I know it's boring for you to watch, but just just don't have the
Line
speed.
up, single file. Catch up, 31. Car, pass up, 27. Car. Catch up, 31. Car.
44 minutes into this. An all green race. It's supposed to take an hour and 9. So, it's looking like it's going to be an hour and a half. Is that how math works?
Pass up, 22. Car.
So still just pretty much single car accidents, just someone getting spun and rear end planted into the wall. I really thought we'd have a couple of big ones by now, but they're proving me wrong. Like I said, you only remember the predictions that I get right, and I will point out the ones I get wrong now, and that one definitely was wrong, but I still feel being up in the pack like that with my speed was not going to be good. We're figuring out the set, doing some tweaking. We'll get up there eventually, and we might have some fresh tires to work the field with. Tires were 94 when they came off. Shifted there. Alrighty. What's gonna happen this time around? Leader's gone. Middle of the pack slow.
Green flag.
I'll just let this guy go because he's looking to get to the wreck.
53.181. Car outside, 2 wide. Clear outside.
That guy like hung back to jump the start. So yeah, just let him go. No need to even fight someone like that.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Clear.
Who the hell knows what's going on ahead, but they're not wrecking. I'll give that to them. I thought there was definitely going to be a wreck there. They're running into each other, but they are not wrecking. I mean, that was going to be a massive one in 3 and 4, but we're just gonna stay back here because it's gonna happen. It might be on like some green-white checkers, but they're slowly weeding themselves out. I'll let them go burn up their tires. Maybe we'll get a long run and can work our way back up to like 25th. Car's feeling really nice now. Just enough yaw in it.
27.594.
So back it down. We've caught the back here. 23's pulling the parachute. He doesn't want a part of any of this now.
Clear outside if you want it.
They're nearly 6 wide. Just running all over each other. I mean, they've got to be racking up the incidents. But I'm sitting here driving at like 50% and not losing the back of the pack. I know we're losing a lot of time to the leaders, but if I tried to do anything, I'd be up in the middle of this getting ran into and probably wrecked. So let them use it up. Hopefully avoid a wreck if they do cause one, and then pass them in 20 laps if there is no caution. 17's getting loose. That car right behind him is being really aggressive.
28.152.
Oh, and 17's Oats. I feel like he's going to get spun by that guy. Then you got two different angles coming into the corner like that. The 11 and 12 nearly hit. Not even trying to race each other, just by driving two different lines. It's just how we have not had a massive wreck. I do not know. Just waiting for these guys to get sorted out. I think the 12's just being patient. I don't think the damage is really hurting him, but it could be. I'll give him a little pressure, that way maybe he tries to... Nope. Just give him the spot up.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low.
Lemon had a push moment there. This 30 is pretty slow, it looks like. So we've at least got the 12 hurrying up now. I nearly lost it.
Clear up top.
It's definitely thinned out, so that's good. And I will just try to keep up with the 12, but he's going to be gone very soon. I didn't like what happened down there last lap. Felt like I almost spun out on my own. I don't want to be that guy. Definitely need to get past this 19 as quickly as we can.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
And they're
Still there.
wrecking.
Slow car up high. Caution. Yellow flag. 27.931. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed right now. Past the pace car. Catch up. 12. Car.
Oh, was it the guy that jumped the start? It was. He was eager to get to the next wreck.
34. Car.
He didn't really jump the start, but he was obviously pushing to make some early passes, and yeah, that really paid off for him.
Pit road's open.
So here we are now, 63 laps to go. We've still got...
12. Car.
How many laps did we even do there? About 12. This is getting into a situation now with the tires. Everyone's coming down, so, well, half of everyone. We'll go ahead and take tires as well. So we've got 2 sets left, but everyone else is going to be on 1 set left.
They want you in single file. Catch up 23 car.
Still, though, another single car wreck that really doesn't benefit me as much as a multi-car wreck would, obviously. They're getting away with it, and I am gaining nothing from this, other than a few people being a little bit slower because of the damage they have. 27th on track at the moment. There is 60 to go. I'm feeling like a top 20 is probably possible. We may need a wreck to happen for that to be possible, but if we go 30 laps here and then another caution comes out, everyone's taking their last set, and then if we go 10 or 15 laps, we'll have to go to the back, but we'll have fresh tires. So the right amount of people getting wrecked out and having a set while everyone else doesn't, or most everyone else doesn't, could come in really handy. Up front, I believe there's a few people that stayed out, so nearly hit Oates there.
Get ready, going green. Pace car is off. Green, green, green. .904.
Alright, y'all gonna be calm?
Car outside. Stay low. Clear high.
It is such a mess up there, but everyone's
Outside.
driving really good up front.
7, 4, 3. Outside, clear. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line.
3 wide. Oh boy, we're checking up. I'm just gonna get this black and white car past me. He's being overly aggressive.
Stay low. Keep low.
We're nearly at the back, so no point in... Jesus, that guy is just terrible.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
He just wiped that dude out. Alright, definitely no one pitting now.
Catch start, 22 car.
And us pitting will not do anything. It's gonna get the 27 maybe back
Pit road is now open.
to 19 laps down. I don't know what this 34 is doing, but he is apparently the idiot of the race right now. Sorry if you're a viewer, but I don't know what the hell that was. You just straight up drove into that dude. So 35 cars started this race, and I'm only in 30th after all of these things have happened. After seeing, who is it, the 28? I believe it was the 28 that was nearly wrecking, trying to pass the 17, and it looked like he was going to do a big dive down on the the backstretch here, I just said screw it. There was no need to even mess around with that. So the 4 cars stayed out. He was still in 3rd, but now he just threw all that away to come get tires to be the same as everyone else. Same with the 14 and the 2 car. You saved a set of tires to put yourself in the back. I mean, that's dumber than all the strategies I have done. Like, now you have, what, 4 or 5 lap fresher tires, but are way back. Like, that seemed overly pointless for them to do, but we'll let them go on by, and maybe that'll be where the big one happens finally, as they try to force their way back up through the field to get to the mid-pack that they were probably running. Like, you just got to stick with the plan. You can't. Now they don't have an extra set, and they're so far back.
One to go.
At least we're getting the inside every time. I mean, that's been working out nicely. I feel like I can bail out on these starts a hell of a lot easier coming down to the apron. So we got to get these 3 guys past us easily. Then we got the 34 behind us. We need to get that weapon past us, because he will just straight run into us if he hasn't broken his car too bad. We've already seen him wreck twice now. I think we're going to start wadding cars up. And that's going to be how we gain any positions here. I'm just going to pull down here to let the 14 know you're good to go. Okay, got them passed, and the 34 has gone to the pits. Now let's watch these guys wreck themselves trying to take those barely fresher tires back to the front. .402. 19 gets a little tap, sent up the track. We've got 1 car getting hit. We've got car coming out of the pits. Is this genius?
Car inside. Clear inside.
I don't know what he's doing, but
28.425.
I am very amazed that he got down out of the way, because that was going to be a big one. Him being slower than the field and them trying to scatter around him as he came back on track. Alright, Oates is getting shuffled up as the fresh tires go past him. I mean, they haven't wrecked yet, but they're only 10 spots up.
27.559.
Once again, somehow, they all get through it cleanly, although there was just a 3-wide moment into 1 that jammed everyone up. These guys have surprised me on these restarts. It's been absolute chaos up there just watching it from back here. How they are not wrecking, how prediction code hasn't ended up catching someone spinning them in front of the whole field and causing a massive mess. Very, very lucky. Just show the 12 that I'm not interested in passing him at the moment. So in order for me to really gain an advantage, we're going to need a caution in about 16 laps. With 30 to go, if we get a caution, we'll have been on these tires long enough that everyone will be forced to come pit. And I'll come pit with them. But then if we get a caution with, 10 to go, I can come back down, get my last set of tires, and they're stuck on 20 lap old tires, and I might have a shot to make some moves. Oh! Oates gets really sideways. I kind of wish that we just got long runs, because that first long run, we were making progress, and I was being really easy. Now with the changes, yeah. Somehow not a wreck. I seen someone get sideways, and I seen smoke, figured we were going to get a caution. It's coming. Eventually. This group of drivers, like, it's not a top, like, awesome split, but they've done really well for only having these single car wrecks that we've had. Not sure what's going on with this guy. Oh, he's on really old tires, that's what. He's saving a set. He's just doing it later than I did. So, we've got at least one guy out here saving a set. We got another one, the 31. He's saving a set. He last hit on 78. So, there'll be a few. But if this does go to the end, they're in trouble. That's why you don't want to do it too late, trying to save a set. Do it early, get that set saved, get back on the same strategy as everyone else. I'm glad we've at least got that now as a thing to think about. It's made these races very cool. We had someone have a moment up ahead. 31 just got a little side tap. That luckily will help me get past him. I hope. Guy was an absolute weapon on that first run.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Dude's on old tires and just pinching the hell out of me.
Stay low. Outside is clear. Outside. 28.7.
I mean, what the fuck, dude? Are you that stupid? You didn't even have the car clear.
outside. Keep low.
And now he's going to run into me because he's a dumb shit. There you go, dumb shit. How'd that work out?
30.192.
You chose to take that. You chose not to pit. You can't sit here and race people that are faster than you for last place. That's the most amazing part. That was for fucking dead last. But it was clear that guy was a dumbass, seeing how he was driving on that first run. So we have found our second dumbass of the race.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Stay low. Outside, clear.
And now we've lost a bunch of time. We've got a 4X, but no big deal on that.
28.638. .394.
Unfortunately, big lockup, so the right front's going to be completely murdered now. And there we go. Got wreck.
Low car up high.
Oates is in it.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed
I
right now.
believe that's one of the green cars that had issues earlier. And timing of that with 32 to go, pretty much perfect for me.
Pass the pace car.
Everyone's got to come down and pit. They've been on these tires for too long. It should be their last set of tires, unless I have somehow really miscalculated or accidentally taken a set.
Car 30. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
And I'm just going to let the dumbass go ahead of me. So we're going to sit here and wait, let him go. But I'm not going to deal with him being behind me because he clearly thinks that I'm in the wrong from what happened there. But no way in hell trying to block corner entry like that when you're on old tires. No way I'm at fault for that. Apparently, there. Hopefully won't have to deal with his dumbass. Like, dude's on 15-lap old tires and blocking for last place. Just absolutely stupid.
You only have one tire set remaining. Line up, single file. Pass up 31. Car.
And somehow we have to pass him. Alright, so tires that came off there, 91.91. Now I'm hoping that we get some green laps here, get these guys' tires worn out. 34 cars, 1 lap down, so he's going to be back behind us.
One to go. Next time by.
And we're going outside this time. You know, our race right now isn't this. Our race will be for positions once we get fresh tires over everyone. So I may just, unsurprisingly, just go straight to the back because I don't have an escape road. Every wreck has ended up sliding up to the wall in turn 1.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. You're up top, 3 wide.
Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be for dead last?
Stay high. Still there. Keep high. Clear inside.
The minute I heard that 3 wide, it was, nope, not dealing with this. Another little lockup hit. Something happened there with that green car. Big one.
Yellow. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Maybe not. Maybe only 1 car again somehow. Nope, you got a couple of Oats. Oats, you're in the wreck. Get going.
Catched up, 34 car. Catched up, 19 car. Catched up, 34 car. Passed up, 17 car.
Get going.
Past the pace car.
Alright, so
Catched up,
new set doesn't help me out here. Guessing, well, that was at least 2 cars exiting out. Oats has got quite a bit of damage. There might have been a lot of other damage out there. So, 29th now, running dead last. 34 car is going to get back on the lead lap. So there's actually going to be 30 cars on the lead lap. So the 10 and the 26 are out of the race now. We gotta get a longer run though, because right now caution laps aren't helping me. That's keeping everyone's tires just fine.
Catched up, 34 car. Car, 34. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
So the 24 and the 19 have come back in, I assume, to get damage fixed. I think they were right around there. That could have been a massive, massive wreck, especially with the new smoke. I had no idea if there was cars anywhere in there, so much more dangerous just to drive through it. The super speedways with that smoke are going to be very interesting. Going to have some Days of Thunder moments.
Pit road is closed.
So, 26th place. Got a couple of people that are going to be behind us that might be quicker still. The 19 and the 24. Not sure Oates is going to be able to get that 17 car rolling very quick now. But, I mean, we've been getting passed by people that have a lot more damage. But he's got front and rear damage. Not looking too good for him. Probably got a little bit of engine damage as well.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside.
I mean, he's had more fun. He's been up racing in it, but it hasn't paid off for him. Got his lap back, and he's just kind of been right there at the chaos. We'll have to see if the wrecks work, be able to look at the incidents, but there's going to be a lot of small stuff to try to skip through, so I might try to just go to the cautions and figure out what happened on each of them, rather than going through the incidents. Just these longer races, it seems to break. Alright, what's going to happen this time? Is the 34 off pace? Is he going to be stupid? What's the 31 going to do? Late start by the leaders.
Car inside, you're up top, 3 wide. 58.129. You're up top, 3 wide. Still there. Still there, still there. Right side, 2 wide. Still there, still there. Right side, 2 wide.
And we were still 3 wide when it was saying, Jesus.
Clear inside. Car inside. 28.909.
Just trying to get it the hell out of the way. Everyone's just being fucking stupid now. And there was a wreck happening that didn't end up being a wreck. But that 24 was looking like he was coming up the track. So I had to back out of it so I didn't get smashed.
.529. Car outside. Clear high. Outside.
Can't even pass his broken car.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 27.639. Clear high. Outside is clear.
So next caution, we're definitely coming in and getting tires. We've now done enough that it will be an advantage, and we'll still have time. And plus, we're in the fucking back anyways. Well, a little too much apron.
27.632.
That was a nearly 3 wide smash. Don't believe the 21 knew he was 3 wide, or he's just trying to cut down on everyone.
Outside. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Outside is clear. 27.993.
Alright, up to 27th. But if we're going to have a new tire advantage, we're going to have to get a caution very soon. Because getting it with a few laps to go isn't going to do a whole lot of good. Like, even right now, it's going to barely be that big of a deal. Wow. He's having some very slow corner entries. Note to self next lap.
27.756.
Okay. Hopefully I can get... Nope. Now he's going to think it's a dive bomb, but I mean, he's just going extremely slow into the corners.
28.07.
Wow, I was completely expecting a block for last.
Inside. Clear.
Luckily, all that smoke scared him off. It scared me for a second, but
28.185. 10 to go.
hey, the 34 once again running into things.
Inside. Clear. Car outside. Clear up top.
Tried it. Had to try it.
28.415.
– 25th. Overdriving 3 and 4.
28.164.
Thought for sure they were going to run into each other. 24 is having a hard time getting the car down.
.274. Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Slow car down low.
28 has wrecked.
Still there, inside.
31, of course, is somehow involved.
574. Still inside. Clear.
Holy shit. Why is that all of a sudden turning dangerously bad? That has never happened. Alright, we're 24th.
28.8025. 5 to go.
Why? Why is this all of a sudden a thing? It is just... something is very hot and just causing the car to instantly lose it.
.547.
3 wide. Couldn't take advantage of it.
Car inside. 28.561. Clear.
That was my fault.
Still there, hold your line. Still there. Clear outside if you want it. 2 left to go. 2 to go.
Well, the extra set did not help unless we get a caution here, but then I'm going to have to go to the back and hope to get a bunch of spots on a restart.
29.127.
Going to be white flag. No cautions now, so shit. It is, my right rear is just burnt the hell up. 34 is going to wreck him.
Inside. Still inside.
He's going to wreck the 34.
Still there at the bottom. Still there, hold your line.
And we beat the 30. That is 23rd.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
So, we survive.
Bring it back to the pits, we're going.
Only a 4X. Amazingly. But, 2-car made it back up front. Up to 4th. It looks, seeing his number and position. What a mess. These tires went to shit. Like, working the outside there, there's nothing, like the left rear, maybe. I don't know why all of a sudden was just wanting to spin out of nowhere. Maybe just had too much wheel in it, but even like on the straightaways, off of 2 it was, so I'm confused as hell. Alright, let's try to see what happened with cautions as easy as possible. Can we? There's the paint scheme. Very unintimidating. And definitely, we're going to blame that speed on the paint scheme. Wasn't good enough looking. So, let's see what happened for the first caution. And it is the 27. What the hell was... I can't even explain what I just saw there. Oh. He just was not ready to slow down. I mean, you got to watch everyone ahead of you. And then he gets turned by the 5. And his race was pretty much done. Alright, next caution. Get back to someone who wasn't in the pits for the first whatever. And, oh look who it is. The 34. For the win. Absolutely. Worst driver on track. Do it this way. Okay, we're on lap 49. Let's go to... whatever. happened here? 22. And the 30 car. Yeah, I mean, that one's hard to... You got this guy cutting down on everyone. They were just... 3 cars all going for the same spot, and the 30 just drove right in the middle. Like, he didn't really look like he was trying to turn down low. I wish these retards would stop fucking arguing. Sorry. Not the word I wanted to use, but it's annoying. They are idiots, and arguing about it in text chat after the race is not going to do a damn thing. Let's see. Is this the one I'm looking for? Caution is out. Can't find it. There we go. So he snagged the wall, then gets loose, and then hits the wall, and spins it. That's a weird one. So they had a little... I don't know what he's... Yeah, I don't know what he's mad about. But 34 deserved it for that entire race. Let's watch this. I don't know, maybe he saw something, so he's gonna go low. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. That wasn't it. When I was rewinding it and going fast forward and everything, it looked way more intentional. Now this, I don't know what the hell it was. He just didn't turn. Like, if you got a car on the outside of you, you gotta go to the bottom. So, another for the win. That's lap 100. And we've got... This is the front stretch one, isn't it? No? Where's the broken car? So it's this one. So the 23, they're 3 wide. The 29 has no way to know this. And the 23 just is in a bad spot. There's nothing he can do there. So no way the 29 is going to know that. Now, 21 checks up, and I have no idea how the 18 found him. Like, go low, go low, go low, go low. He just drives up and kills the 21. And then Oates, nowhere to go, runs straight into it. That's a weird one. Like, don't know how he ran into him. So now, is this the front stretch one? car. Nope, not even his fault. 26 eats the wall. Actually gets loose, doesn't even eat the wall. He goes sliding inside. Into the wall hard. And Oates checks up, and the 24, he's showing up quite a bit in this one. Just plows him. And then plows him again. But then what happened? Oh, the 26 is just coming back up the track, and the 10 drives straight into him. And they broke. Oh. Then let's go watch. I mean, 34 here was just straight up trying to dump. 24 might have blocked it, but honestly, both of these guys are pretty stupid from my view after watching all of that. But it got me a free spot. And the 34 gets DQ'd because he had so many incidents, so that's on him too. Luckily we held off the 30, but yeah, not a great race, but honestly, extremely tough split. Let me go ahead and pull up the results really quick, because this video isn't long enough as it is. At least it wasn't a 20 caution race, but we were headed there. Why is it light mode every time I load this up now? Alright, so lose 9 iRating, stay at a 499, 8 cautions, 31 laps. Second split had 11 cautions, so we were somehow better than them. What bottom split? Well, bottom split that's done right now, 11 cautions. So there we go. Only lose 9 iRating, gain 93 points, so I may be just a few points out of equaling the top split Daytona 500 winner on points now. I'm one of the few Division 2 people in this. And then I think Division 3, this guy either is new or did a little iRating dropping to get into his Division 3. But you know what? 23rd. Kept it clean. Other than that thing with the 31, but that was his fault. Why the hell he would try to block that for last place, no idea. But yeah, you know what? 23rd, being the 32nd ranked guy, that's fine. I knew going into this was not going to be my best race. Let's see if we can check out the schedule real quick. Does this even have that capability? All right, so Phoenix, so yep, Atlanta, then Bristol Dirt. Don't know how I'm going to do with that one. Martinsville's going to suck. Richmond's going to be interesting with the new stuff, and then off to Talladega. So, hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit boring hanging out in the back, but I really don't think I had much of an option. Just wasn't quick. So, thanks for watching.